These games put the super in Super Bowl. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best Super Bowl games. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at some of the greatest football games ever played in this event's long and prestigious history. Number 10, Super Bowl XXXVI, New England Patriots 20, St. Louis Rams 17. Believe it or not, the New England Patriots were actually an underdog at one point. The Rams, dubbed the greatest show on turf thanks to their high-flying offense led by Kurt Warner, were favored by 14. Although they were held in check for the majority of the game, the Rams were able to score 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to tie the game at 17 with 1:30 left.
Warner lofts it, and Ricky Proehl is going to score.
That's when Patriots coach Bill Belichick put the ball in the hands of then little-known quarterback Tom Brady. Operating with no timeouts, Brady led the Patriots into field goal range, where Adam Vinatieri nailed a 48-yard kick as time ran out to seal the win.
No time on the clock, and the Patriots have won Super Bowl XXXVI.
Number 9, Super Bowl XXXVIII, New England Patriots 32, Carolina Panthers 29. While this game may be best remembered for Janet Jackson's infamous wardrobe malfunction during the halftime show, the on-field performance wasn't so shabby either. Although the game started slowly, the two teams combined for 24 points by the end of the first half. The offense continued in the second half as both teams executed big play after big play. The Panthers were able to tie the game at 29 late in the fourth quarter, but left too much time on the clock for Tom Brady. For the second time in 3 years, Brady led his team down the field, setting up another game-winning field goal for Adam Vinatieri.
And the Super Bowl champions once again.
Number 8, Super Bowl XXIII, San Francisco 49ers 20, Cincinnati Bengals 16.
And this Super Bowl XXIII is underway.
Like several entries on this list, this game started out slowly, with the score just 3-3 at halftime. Both teams traded scores throughout the second half, but the Bengals were able to pull ahead 16-13 thanks to a 40-yard field goal with 3:20 remaining.
And it is good.
Things looked bleak for the 49ers when they were forced to start on their own 8-yard line. That's when Joe Montana took over. Widely considered one of the greatest clutch quarterbacks in history, Montana led the 49ers 92 yards in less than 3 minutes.
Montana to Rice, he's in the clear.
He eventually passed to John Taylor from 10 yards out with just 34 seconds left to secure his 3rd Super Bowl ring.
Montana, touchdown, John Taylor.
Number 7, Super Bowl XXXIV, St. Louis Rams 23, Tennessee Titans 16.
The Rams, the number 1 offense in the league.
Led by Kurt Warner, the greatest show on turf seemed destined to win the Super Bowl as they jumped out to a 16-0 lead in the third quarter. However, Steve McNair and the Titans rallied back to score 3 straight times to tie the game at 16 with just over 2 minutes remaining. It didn't take long for Warner to answer though, connecting with Isaac Bruce for a 73-yard touchdown pass less than 20 seconds later, reclaiming the Rams' lead.
And Isaac Bruce threads his way for a touchdown!
McNair rallied again, driving the Titans down to the Rams' 10. He then hit Kevin Dyson coming across the middle, who dove for the goal line and extended his arm, only to come up 1 yard short as time expired.
Can he get in? No, he cannot!
Number 6, Super Bowl III, New York Jets 16, Baltimore Colts 7. While at first the score might make some fans question how this could be one of the all-time great Super Bowls, this was truly a monumental upset. The Colts, representing the NFL, came into the game with a 13-1 record and were heavily favored over the AFL's Jets.
I think we got a heck of a shot of winning. We'll beat anybody in the world, and I think we're going to win next Sunday.
New York quarterback Joe Namath boldly guaranteed a victory 3 days before the game and delivered on his promise, as the Jets controlled the game from the outset.
He's in there, still scoring.
This was the first ever title victory for the AFL, and was also the first championship game to officially be called the Super Bowl.
The New York Jets are the world champions.
Number 5, Super Bowl XXV, New York Giants 20, Buffalo Bills 19. It is truly remarkable that the Buffalo Bills were able to win the AFC 4 straight seasons. What's even more remarkable is that they lost all 4 Super Bowl appearances. Their best chance to win was their first matchup against the New York Giants, who were using a backup quarterback thanks to a season-ending injury to Phil Simms. The game saw 5 lead changes, with the Giants jumping ahead 20-19 late in the fourth quarter thanks to a 21-yard field goal.
Barr's kick is good.
The Bills had a chance to win soon after, but Scott Norwood's last-second field goal attempt went wide right.
No good.
Number 4, Super Bowl 49. New England Patriots 28, Seattle Seahawks 24.
Love you guys. Let's go, man.
The Butler did it. Seattle looked to have this game in control in the third quarter when they jumped out to a 24-14 lead.
Touchdown, Doug Baldwin.
However, the fourth quarter saw Tom Brady put on a clinic, throwing touchdown passes on 2 consecutive drives to reclaim the lead for the Patriots with just over 2 minutes remaining.
Brady caught. Touchdown.
A miraculous catch by Jermaine Kearse set up the Seahawks near the Patriots' goal line. Despite having one of the best running backs in the game in Marshawn Lynch, the Seahawks elected to throw the ball, and Russell Wilson's pass was intercepted by undrafted rookie free agent Malcolm Butler, clinching the win for New England.
Pass is intercepted at the goal line.
Number 3, Super Bowl 43. Pittsburgh Steelers 27, Arizona Cardinals 23. If you're looking for a game full of signature plays, this is the one for you. The Steelers took a 17-7 halftime lead thanks to a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown by linebacker James Harrison.
And waiting for the official to get there, touchdown is signaled.
Kurt Warner linked up with Larry Fitzgerald on a 64-yard touchdown late in the fourth quarter, however, to give Arizona a 23-20 lead with just 2:37 remaining in the game, capping off 16 consecutive points by the Cardinals.
Arizona has the lead.
Unfortunately for Arizona, that was too much time for Ben Roethlisberger, as he led the Steelers down the field to connect with Santonio Holmes in the corner of the end zone for a remarkable touchdown with just 35 seconds left.
Throws to the back of the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown.
Number 2, Super Bowl 13. Pittsburgh Steelers 35, Dallas Cowboys 31. The Steelers and Cowboys have had their fair share of memorable games over the years, including back in 1976 when the Steel Curtain defense smothered the Cowboys' offense to win Super Bowl X by a score of 21-17. It's Super Bowl 13 that makes our list, however. Trailing by 7 in the third quarter, the Cowboys had a chance to tie, but Hall of Fame tight end Jackie Smith dropped an easy touchdown pass.
Roger back to throw, has a man open in the end zone, caught, touchdown, drop, Jones in the end zone.
The Cowboys would have to settle for a field goal, but would soon fall behind 35-17. A late rally would come up just short, and the Steelers would become the first team in NFL history to win 3 Super Bowls.
What a ball game, what a wind-up. It's all over, and the Steelers have won one of the best games ever played in this title match.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Again, it's Grossman in motion. Again, it's Franco Harris. This time he's in. The touchdown for the Steelers.
The throw. John Mobley broke it up. And the Broncos are celebrating on the near sidelines.
34-31. The Super Bowl belongs to Baltimore.
Number 1, Super Bowl 42. New York Giants 17, New England Patriots 14.
Well, here are the New England Patriots, 1 win away from the second perfect season in NFL history.
There's always potential for greatness when these two teams square off. While Super Bowl 46 was an exciting back-and-forth affair with the Giants winning 21-17, we go back to 42 for possibly one of the greatest upsets in sports history. The Patriots were attempting to become the first team to go 19-0, with a record-setting offense led by Tom Brady and Randy Moss. The Giants, however, came in with an outstanding defensive game plan.
Welker, what a good play.
The Patriots were able to grab a late lead, but Eli Manning connected with David Tyree, who made an insane helmet catch to keep the Giants alive.
It is caught by Tyree.
A few plays later, the Giants scored the go-ahead touchdown to knock off the undefeated Patriots.
Manning lobs it. Burris alone. Touchdown, New York.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.